What we're gonna call this episode real quick? What we're calling this episode?
I don't know. What do you want to think? Samception?
No, there's no two Sams. We can call it playing with fire. How's that?
That works.
Gee, you're just inviting her for violence.
Yeah, I thought we already discussed this. That was like the main point of this whole entire show.
Hi, I'm Billy.
And I'm Jimmy.
We are the Bulk of Skull Podcasting, and we want to welcome you to the numbskullery that is the Zeotoheropod podcast,
where creators and fans come together to share their love of their fandoms. Let's go.
Blah, 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 blah.
All right. Well,
All right.
Anything close to what I was expecting, but all right then.
You know, I just threw a curveball to you. How you taking it?
I don't know how to process this information.
I just wanted to do the little kid from the Thornberries. You know. The blah, 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 blah.
I feel like the kid from the Thornberries is the same as the Tasmanian Devil guy. The guy who does his voice. The same thing.
Same thing.
Either one.
So
this is how we open our episode today.
This is how we open up our episodes now. I can't even speak now. Jesus Christ.
I hope everyone's prepared for this.
Yes.
This is how we're doing it from now on.
We're a fully loaded train screeching brakes right now, you know. So
this is going off the rails.
yeah, we have a guest in the house. Screeching brakes.
Okay, but yeah, our guest today.
It's a redemption episode.
Redemption episode.
You know.
For who? You?
No, it's for
you
her.
left me on the line by myself.
No, okay.
It got weird.
Hey man, money over what? Come on.
Not money?
Not money?
We're not making any money off this?
No.
All right. But we have a really cool guest on today. She's been on before. She's popped in our lives a few times with talking to us because I don't make the links private in our group chat because I'm a genius.
She's also given us a couple lives where she just flips us off for about 10 seconds and then dips out.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Firelord Sam or Sam, as everyone else knows her by. So, you ready to welcome her on to the show, Billy?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm dropping her in.
Dropping it.
She's in.
She's in.
Hi.
Do we have technical failure yet?
Ben's not here. We're doing fine.
Oh, that's right. Oh, right.
As long as Ben's not here, we're doing great. Hey, Sam. How you doing?
How are you guys?
Oh, you need to calm down with that language now.
Hey, take it back. Hold on.
Go off full on customer service, Sam. You want going to kill you while you're sleeping, Sam?
Wait, what?
What?
No, that escalated quickly.
Let's do our customer service voice. Thank you for calling Zeotohero. My name is Jim. How can I not help you today?
Press 1 if you are trying to reach our business hours are from 9 to 5. Press 2 if you want to talk to a representative about your problems. Press 3 if you want to see Jim in a hula hoop that don't even circulate around him.
Press 4 if you need to reach fire in emergencies. Press 5 if you want to speak to a representative. Press 5 if you want to speak to a representative. Press 5. It's on loop.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna play a bad song.
Yes. Commercial break now.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
those up, by the way, our commercial breaks with Ben.
Yeah, I'll have Ben look like commercial breaks.
I'm gonna have them in the video feed. I'm gonna have them in the video. I'm gonna have them in the end. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna do them yet, but they're going in the lives and they're gonna be great.
We should have like a diabetes awareness, like commercials with like just Sam sitting in a chair sipping like Dunkin's or something. just like, have you taken your insulin today?
Syringes right next to me. I could just go start shooting stuff and air.
What in the world?
She has syringes for something, and I don't know exactly what it's for, but she has.
I literally have a medical supply office in my room.
You do realize you have the filter on for your
Yeah.
camera, so you can't see
Yeah.
Jack Daily
You
squat.
can't see nothing.
I don't know what filter.
It's the blur background filter on your phone.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, I don't know.
Skype does it by itself. By the way, we use Skype for a lot of these recordings, so now you know.
The cat's out the bag.
And thanks, Sam. You just ruined
Thanks,
everything.
Sam. Wow.
No one informs me of anything. I don't know what's going on. I just show up and hope for the best.
Hey, that's how we start the show.
that's like me when I go to the DMV.
Like, sir, you need to leave, sir,
Yeah.
sir, you need to leave.
Sir,
What?
where's-
You need to leave, sir.
You need a shirt to come in here. Oh man.
Sir, you can't come in here demanding you have a license with no form of identification.
Yeah.
You know who I am.
You know, I went to the DMV like 2 days ago, and some girl had to be in her early 20s was like, well, I lost my ID. Somebody stole my wallet, and I need to get a new license. And the guy was like, well, you need identification. You need to, like, your birth certificate or this, that, whatever, typical DMV shit. And she was like, are you kidding me? Like, what? I don't have any of that. My mom has it.
Well, then go talk to your mom.
He was like, well, you need to do this. This is how you get an ID. Or you need to go down to Social Security and get your Social Security card. Like, he's trying to tell her how to be an adult. And she's just like, this is fucking stupid. And she, like, left. And I was like, oh my God, I hate
I'm more scared that how your impression was like dead on.
Oh, I have a lot of them.
Like, why do you think she has, like, what, 10,000, 11,000 now followers on TikTok?
Oh, because I show my boobs every now and then. I don't really think there's any other reason. And then they get surprised that, I will just blatantly show up in my robe, not showered in 3 days, and be like, I fucking hate JDF.
Cage fight me, bro.
Come at me, brah. Come at me.
Yeah.
Busy. And, like, it's funny because somebody had commented, I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, JDF is the best ... overrated Power Ranger ever. And I thought that was the greatest comment ever. So, like, video responded it. And I was like, you could stay. And, like, all these people like this video, and I'm pretty sure they did not see the overrated part. They just saw that JDF was the best. And that's from it. And it was just ridiculous. I was like, you people are dumb.
There's something called confirmation bias. Like, you only see what you want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Or selective reading or hearing.
That's a big thing, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I met someone who read 1984 and completely missed everything about the book, and I was like, "We're gonna miss." Like, try that one more time.
People are special.
Yeah.
I don't get customer service for like 12 years, so like I've seen all walks of life too. With that, so like with the impression stuff, I just pick up on the experiences I've had and I just mimic those people. It's easy.
Oh yeah, no, I worked at customer service too, and so like I feel like everyone needs to work in customer service for a couple of years, like just like at least 2 years, like work customer service, get the experience behind it, so when you go and talk to someone at the DMV, you don't sit there and cry about not having your stuff. You go, oh, thanks for helping me, I appreciate it. Like, no one told me what I needed. Oh, thank you so much.
Right? Like,
oh my.
Forbid. God forbid somebody help me.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. So I worked at when I was working at Google Fiber. This is a little while back, and some dude called and he was high, like super high, and I was like, all right, dude, we're gonna fix your TV and we're gonna get it working. And like we went through the whole process of fixing his TV while he was baked.
Oh,
and I was like, all right, man, what are you gonna do? And he's like, well, we just sat here. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I'm hungry. And I'm like, well, dude, you know what you should do? You should get some Taco Bell. He's like, there's a Taco Bell right down the road from my house. And I'm like, yeah. I guess like, I got Taco Bell. And we spent like an hour and a half on the phone, like to turn off and on his TV. That was it. Oh,
Way to go. Ah,
they people are fun to talk to. Like when you do customer service, like the people call in who are just having a nice time, kind of thing, like just kind of like flowing. You're like, okay, this is good.
uh-huh.
Those guys are great. But then you get the ones who just call in to yell at you, and you're like, I can't control anything. What's going on here, person?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for yelling
That
at me.
too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did gas station. Mm-mm.
Oh God. I
You were
can't.
that gas station attendant who knew which guys wanted the 3 burritos and 2 beers.
The sad part is yes.
You were that dude. You're like, hey, remember?
Yeah.
Okay, so Billy used to work. So we used to live together, and so you worked at the gas station down the road from where we lived at. And one day I'm standing there, like I'm hanging out with him, and he sees this car pull up. He's like, grab 2 beers from the cooler, bring them up here, and go grab 3 burritos. And I'm like, what? You grab them. We're throwing the microwave right now. This dude likes this 3 burritos and 2 beers. I'm like, okay. The guy walks in, and like the burritos are ready. He's like, they're like, I got you, man. And the dude's like, man, you're the coolest person who ever worked here. And I'm like, that tracks, yeah.
Yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah. Well, when you see the guy every day, you kind of get to know.
At one point, Billy could do taxes in his head. Like, could do sales tax in his head. That was creepy.
Yeah.
I've never seen him do math before. One day he like
Then
did like sales tax for like a candy bar like in his head. And I was like,
yeah. And then unfortunate accident where a pecan fell on my head and I got a concussion. I forgot it all.
yep, exactly. He has no idea what he's talking about anymore.
Yeah.
No, but I did customer service at a grocery store for 6 years, and like I was like doing all the cigarette orders and all that stuff, and like lottery and all that. So
Mhm.
like I would have like customers that were in all the time, and I would know their lottery numbers that they would pick, and I knew the pack of cigarettes and how many they wanted, or if they wanted a cart, and like I would already have it prepared for them by the time they got to my counter, and they'd be like, see, this is why I come to you, and I'd be like, yeah.
Like, this is why I'm feeling good.
Like,
Yeah.
no, like, the giant 24 cases or 12 packs of water or whatever. I memorized all the barcodes to them.
Mhm.
For me, no one had to lift them out of the cart. I would just type it in and bring them up, and people would be like, what is wrong with you? Like, why do you?
Yeah.
The way you do things,
Well,
I'm bored.
Yeah. Well, when you look at numbers all day, you can remember a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
Yeah.
absolutely insane the crap that you retain. And like, I
Yeah.
never forget the code for bananas is 4011. It's like ingrained in my head. Any other fruit, you can't ask me. I don't know, but I know bananas is 4011.
I think you need to start playing those numbers
4011.
in lottery. Yeah, 4011.
Run those numbers, man. Run those numbers. And if you win
Yeah.
big, I call percentages.
Uh-uh.
You owe me percentages.
If she won, she'd forget about us.
No.
Probably.
She would probably snail mail us pictures of her at like the beach in Kokomo or something, or like reenact the whole Encanto movie.
So if I ever agreed, but I would never. First of all, no. Secondly, if I ever won the lotto, first thing I would do would be buy a house back in New York because I want to go home. Secondly, I would buy out that antique store that I always find the really shit at, because I need to take pictures and show you guys, because the amount of stuff they have supplied that store with recently is so overwhelming, and I would just buy it all and then I would distribute between all of us, because like there's duplicates of stuff that everyone can have something, and it's overwhelming. And that
So you would be our bankroller then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Cool. I can live with that.
I would also try to turn most of my organs into like AI at this point, because they're all dying. So like that's also third on priority. Why Power Ranger toys is before that, I don't know, but
well, medical technology is only so far advanced. Well, toy technology is really far, like really ahead of its time.
come on. You have to wait 3 years for a kidney, but I can go to the store and get a penless Power Ranger figure. Come on,
right?
America, explain.
Yeah, please
explain right now. No.
Definitely probably gonna either buy some new organs or get AI ones. We'll see. I don't really.
Yeah.
I want to be Terminator Sam. I don't think I'm ready for that power, but
Well, you're already Fire Lord Sam, so you know.
Yeah.
If we had to make you a Fire Lord Terminator Sam, that'd be a little weird.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all right with it. Just don't come back looking for John Connor or anything,
No.
because I mean, I'll move to Mexico at that point.
no.
Like, who are you looking for? I'm looking for. I'm looking for Billy.
I am looking.
What?
I'm looking for that. I can't think of nothing. Never mind. Scratch it.
Sam, who are you looking for? I'm looking for Sam.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna do this podcast one way or another. It's gonna happen.
He's only like 4 hours away from me. I just have to just drive to his house and be like,
You totally could. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying we have his address, but
Yeah.
crazy because like every time I drive to New York, you know, I go through Knoxville and he's like right outside of that, and I'm like, I could literally just veer off and scoop you up and steal you.
exactly.
Because he's probably like 6 foot something, and I'm like,
No, he's not even 6 foot. He's like
Um,
5'10", something like that.
no.
He's not very tall.
No.
No, he's like 5
Uh-uh.
foot. Yeah, 5'8", 5'10".
He says
something like
5'9".
Everyone's taller than me, so I just assume it's the 6 foot mark at this.
that. You know what? Just go for the knees. You're fine. Go right
Yeah,
for the knees.
yeah.
Baseball bat
Take
to
the
the knees.
knees
It always
out,
works.
and then you'll be taller.
Like we're not endorsing violence here. I'm just helping Sam even the playing field.
It's not even the playing field. It's just coming to terms or adjusting the height disadvantage.
It's a numbers game, man. That's all it is.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
If I wasn't afraid of breaking my ankle, I would wear like platform shoes or like heels or something all the time.
Oh,
Like even the height difference between me and others, but like I would bust my butt.
Do you wear those ridiculous like shoe stilts things like
No,
the
look,
inserts?
look at my Converse. They're like so old and dingy.
oh my God! You've run those things dry.
I've had them for like 8 years.
Dang, they got no tread on them.
Lucky my shoes better last me 3 years.
At that point, you just got slides.
I mean, the worst part is like I have like newer Vans too that I bought over the summer. I do wear all the time, but like since I've had these forever, they're just so comfortable at this point. That
Yeah, they're the ones you wear. They're just comfy to wear. Yeah, I totally get it.
I'm not.
I got some Vans too, and I don't know. They just hurt my feet. I can't wear them.
I mean, I'm so used to having shoes with no support in them that if I have the support in my shoes, it hurts my feet more because it's like, ew, why are you trying to comfort us?
Yeah, your feet are tripping out. What is this foam? What is this?
Yeah.
What is going on
Sound
here?
off the alarm. Then the alarms.
Yeah.
Like, what is this stuff right here? Ow, ow, we're gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Like, I was wearing a new pair. I wear sandals a lot because I work from home and it doesn't really matter. So I was wearing a pair of sandals, and so I got these like really nice ones with like, not like super nice Skechers ones. Like they're super nice. I'm like, all right, cool. And I was walking around and like I almost killed myself. My ankle was like, nope, and I was like laying on the ground. I'm like, okay, cool. That feels weird. And my other ones, like I normally wear, are just like completely worn in. Like you can see my footprint in the sandal.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, no, no support at all. But those are the ones that were comfortable. Okay, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. I feel like you were gonna have a compound fracture at one point, and you're just gonna like, I'll walk it off.
It happened.
I've
happened before.
a
couple years ago, I was I had to take a trip to New York and get on a ship in New York for what I was doing before all my IT stuff. And I threw I was on the back of the truck, our mom's truck. I was in the back of it, and I threw my bag in, and I turned around to jump off. And as I turned around, I slipped, and I fell. And like as the chrome bumper went by my face, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna hurt!" And I slammed to the ground and bounced back up. And I saw the chrome bumper again, and my face in it. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna hurt even worse." And I bounced back down. And I walked around. So it was a work cruise, so I went to go work to get up my license and stuff and whatnot. I was walking around for 3 months on a cracked ankle. That was terrible. And I didn't realize it was cracked until like I couldn't feel my toes.
Oh, that's
And
You can't
the
feel your
doctor was
toes
like,
anyway.
"You have a cracked ankle. Why are you walking around on a cracked ankle?" I was like, "I have to work."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it's happened.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's my life story right there of me being incredibly dumb.
True.
Billy can contest to this. I
Yes.
might be smart, but
Hey, I've broken my pinky playing baseball, and I got tired of sitting there on the bench during practice, so I took the cast off and went and nah.
yep. And
not
now it's all funny.
that really hurt. Yeah, trying to catch them throwing the balls at you, and then it's hitting the glove with your broken pinkies in.
yeah, that's,
You're a genius.
I've got a lot of smirks up there.
oh, I bet.
He's 100%. 100% dumb.
I'm a wild card.
You're a wild card. You mean you're the card that they take out of the pack? The instructions cards.
It's the instruction card.
You're supposed to remove those. Well,
You out with an Uno game that's just all wild cards, and I want to see what that's about, but I have no one to play with, so it's like,
it's all wild cards.
That's great.
that's
Uh,
a show waiting to happen. Like my God, regular Uno destroys families and relationships as it.
What really wrecks family relationships is a Monopoly and Risk.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Risk. Oh my God.
oh, also, Monopoly destroys tables too,
Oh,
because you will
not-
flip a table.
Oh, they came out with a Monopoly. You know how they have different themes of them. They came out with a Disney villains one, and I was like, "Oh, this looks really cool. I would be into this." And then I was just like, "No one to play with. Not spending $40 on a Disney villain game. No."
Oh yeah, no, those are actually those games are kind of cool, but they're really expensive. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So, like I was at Barnes and Noble and I was checking them out because I was at Barnes and Noble and like they're $45 for the expansion pack.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like guys, calm down. It's not. I was like, what the heck is going on here, guys?
Yeah.
Like, calm down a little bit. No, that's what they're all about right now. And I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Disney. I appreciate it.
All right.
No. Damn it, Disney.
It's almost like a thirst trap. Like, come play our games with us.
Yeah.
We have these
Oh,
Disney
man.
villains, and they're kind of, except for Ursula. Though I like Ursula the most because she's like that villain that's like, straight up just I own my whole life kind of
Yeah.
villain. Like the rest of the Disney villains, okay, cool, they're fine. But Ursula, like, I don't know, she was great.
Yeah.
Ursula's great. I personally also love Ursula, and I've always wanted to do like for Halloween, like the whole Ursula outfit and everything like that, but it's so expensive because like every year for Halloween, I'm gun ho on dressing up. That's my thing. I love Halloween, obviously, and every year I'm like, I'm gonna do Ursula, I'm gonna do Ursula, I'm gonna do Ursula, and I never ever do it because I'm like, I look at the prices of the costume or to
Oh.
myself, and I'm like, nah, no.
You know what you should do?
Especially
Okay,
for-
what you should do is get the tentacles 3D print it and like string them up and stuff. Like walk around with them stringed up.
Maybe that's something I could talk to Sam about. Be like, hey, how do you
Mhm.
feel about printing me tentacles? And he's gonna it's sex
He's gonna be like, what?
What?
He's like, hold on, what?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he'll be
don't
game to do it. Like
question-
as long as we tell him it's for Halloween and stuff, I'm pretty sure he'll be like completely game to do it.
Oh yeah.
We're like,
I-
dude, can we? And he'll be like, because it's gonna be like, oh, I had to make like the thing for the lines you go through, for them to move and everything, and he's like gonna do the whole thing. Watch.
Oh, I know.
I'm not gonna put words in his mouth, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, that's intriguing.
Before I ask him about tentacles, I think I want him to print me the Ranger Slayer helmet, just because I feel like that would be just neat to have with my sweatpants.
Yeah.
That not a costume, but I consider it a costume.
Hey.
Hey.
Baby steps
see
to
worse
big
out there.
costumes. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Costume, but in comfort.
You
Yeah.
like the fighting comfort, yeah.
I just want you to have the old, like the Adidas tracksuit.
I would so
co-
I listen, I love Adidas and I have a really cool pair of Adidas that I've had for like 4 or 5 years now. They're all black. It's the shell top. It has to be shell top Adidas. Can't be the other ones. Has to be up. All black, and then like the 3 stripes and the heel part are iridescent. So they shift between purple and blue. And
Oh,
they're
that's cool.
favorite freaking Adidas in the whole world
oh wow.
own, other than my neon yellow ones, which I
Ah,
getting rid of when I was a kid, but I was stupid back then, so there's that.
Yeah.
But
It
yeah.
happens.
I just want you in the pants, because like when you're walking in them, all you hear is your legs rubbing, and so all you hear is.
oh, those are weird. Like Adidas, because I've had Adidas sweatpants before. It's like regular gym material,
Yeah.
but like,
Oh, the ones I think about is the ripaways.
yeah.
Oh yeah, rip away.
The ones that are like that weird fabric.
My friend in high school had those, and like somebody pantsed her while we were walking down like the side of the road or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, this is my cue never to get these."
Yeah.
Like, well, alrighty then.
Yeah. Like since I'm like Russian Ukrainian, which is awkward for me right now, I always wanted to get a stereotypical like Adidas tracksuit and just be like, oh.
Oh God.
The Slavic. I am not Slavic.
Yeah.
You are Slavic.
Yeah.
You
You
don't
watch
understand
you
what
watch
you're saying.
my content. You watch now. You know.
I just think it would be hilarious. I never went through with it because in my head I know I would get it, but I know a lot of people down here are just so not cultured enough to get it. So it's like,
Yeah.
we're just not gonna pull that.
You're gonna get like that 15% of the whenever you do it, you're gonna get it. Like, it's pretty good, and then you get the rest of them are like, what are you talking about? I don't get it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, she'll probably get a lot of like DM messages like, "You marry me now?"
I'll get that really awkward DM message. Can I have you shipped to my house? What is shipping cost from Georgia?
Yeah. What does shipping cost a 5-foot girl? Oh my God.
No, absolutely not.
I'm not condoning shipping people places or like human trafficking, but she could fit in an express box.
Probably could.
At one point, it was you could actually ship your children with a USPS.
Oh,
Oh.
well, I don't remember that, but I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, it was pre 1940. You could do it.
Well, that's why the 40s.
Then because the Great Depression, it was cheaper to send them by the USPS than it was to actually travel there yourself. And so they would ship their children to like relatives that had more money. And, yeah, history lessons.
Yeah.
History gem today. Great Depression. You did what you have to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh no.
Okay.
God,
Done.
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So, what's going on with because I saw that you do a lot. I guess like you pick back up on doing the commentating on
This
your
is 25 minutes of this episode. Now you're bringing this up.
Yeah, well, I was just, Jesus Christ, man.
This is all gonna be a ramble episode.
Well, I just saw that Sam was commentating the Beast Morphers again.
Well, no, I've had them. Okay, so with the Beast Morphers, I did it one day of just straight watching it for like 3 hours or 2 hours, whatever it was, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of videos out, and I will just spread them out sporadically, especially when I don't have any other content or I don't feel like making anything. This is what people are gonna get. So
Really take notes.
So luckily, I had all the Beast Morpher videos lined up, and the last couple of episodes, well, middle of the second season was really good. Like, I really enjoyed the wrestling swords. Like, I thought that was the coolest shit in the whole world. Like, obviously you could tell from the videos I was overly excited for no reason, and I thought it was awesome. And So I got to watch all that. I got to comment on all that. That was awesome. And then like Lincoln, for those that don't know that are listening, that's my son. He's 5. He's just getting into Power Rangers. He's just starting to watch it. He just is in love with it now, which is great for me. So now he wants to sit and watch the episodes with me. So I watched the rest of Beast Morphers with him, and I couldn't react to the last like 2 or 3 or maybe episodes, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that Jason was coming back. Jason, I was like, man, he got beefy, like not in a good way. And then his voice was really deep too, and I was like, this is awkward. But I didn't hate it. I was like, this is cool. But I did find it funny that when he got into his suit, that he was like 30 pounds thinner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't him in that suit.
Well, I think it's the same transitive property as Justin becoming an adult when he morphed in Turbo. Like, oh hey, he's an adult.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen Turbo yet, so don't.
Okay, well, Justin's the kid.
Yeah. He's
That's about it.
He's that kid one where everyone's like, what? Why is there a kid here?
yeah.
That whole scenario was kind of awkward. So I can't wait to watch that and be like, what the hell is this? But, you know.
Don't worry. Turbo, like, go on a Turbo not expecting much, and you will not be disappointed.
I think the most you'll like is probably Diva Talks.
Yeah.
Diva Talks is a lot of fun. Her. She is pure camp. Like, pure camp villain, and it's great.
And she defeated the Power Rangers too.
Mm-hmm. She did defeat the Rangers. Yep.
Yeah. And it tracks.
You might not like the Phantom Ranger. He's really boring. Like he has a really cool like backstory, but it's a mystery. So no one really knows. So it keeps it intriguing. But you're gonna be annoyed with me. You're gonna be like, that's why everyone like had a big fuss about the Phantom Ranger. That's it.
Yeah.
You'll like TJ. TJ's great.
I'll get to it. I know with the Beast Morphers stuff, it was cool because they like showed a clip of the Psycho Rangers, and we know that I'm trying to get into there and dabble into that. So I was like, oh man, I'm gonna finally see like a little bit of this like action with the Psycho Ranger, and they didn't even like bring him in. They were like, no, we're gonna get Goldar 2.0.
Oh, that was weird. Like I'm not saying it was bad. It was just weird. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was weird, but like it was cool. And then they had like all the other like different seasons, like, and they were all just battling. And I was like, oh, this is pretty neat. I like this whole intergalactic. I know it's not intergalactic, multi-universe shit going on. And I was like, oh, that's neat. So
universe breaking, yeah.
So I was upset that I couldn't like react to like the last couple of episodes, but I definitely enjoyed the end of Beast Morphers. The beginning was slow and I couldn't really getting into it that much, but everyone was right. The second season is better, and I mean the wrestling, if somebody told me that the wrestling scene was in there, that would have just sold it for me right then and there.
That wrestling scene was great, to be fair with you. It was really funny. But yeah, no, that season 2 was a lot better than season 1. It was Hasbro getting their hands on the property. Yeah. And so Hasbro was working on season 1, and they kind of figured out what didn't work with season 1, and then they just went full on ham with it on season 2.
Oh, yeah. It was though. It was absolutely great, and I can't wait to watch all the other seasons too. But I think I'm doing In Space next. So
In Space is a lot of fun. You'll like it.
You'll like In Space. It's
TJ,
really
I think is my favorite character is TJ. Andrus is cool.
Yeah.
Zane is cool. Don't get me wrong; they're both cool. But TJ, like, I don't know, he's an alright dude.
Yeah,
he's a pretty alright dude. Plain and simple.
To like get more episodes and seasons in and stuff like that. So like everyone that's in the Power Ranger community, it's like, oh, who's your top Rangers, or who's this, or who's that? I can have like an opinion too, because every time somebody asks me, I feel like such an idiot, and I'm like, huh.
Well, this person, I think I know. I recommend I highly recommend actually checking out a video series called History of the Power Rangers by Linkara.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because he breaks down each season. Like you can kind of like, so when you watch a season, you can go back through and watch his video and like see if you know. And he explains more of the character development and stuff like that in different ways, and it's pretty good. Him and Disney Brain both do History of the Power Rangers-esque series, but Linkara's is first. And I recommend going back through and checking those out, just because it gives you some more insight. Because you'll watch it, you'll have your own opinions, and you can watch theirs and be like, oh hey, I kind of line up with that.
Or what if we get Sam to do her own videos of like breaking down each season, but in the background somewhere it's like a pot on fire. Just somewhere.
Be like, this season was pretty good. I really liked Mac. He was kind of cool as an android. That was interesting. And my house is on fire.
yeah.
Like, I don't know what's going on right now, but everything's on fire. All right, guys.
My pasta.
My pasta Azul.
Yeah.
My pasta's always on point. Okay.
Always on point. Is it always on? I can't do it. I'm trying to pronounce. I'm trying to put pasta and point together. Pint? I don't know.
Nope.
I'm gonna miss.
Don't hurt yourself, man. Don't hurt yourself on that one.
It would be like paint. If you're trying to combine words there.
Oops.
I'm trying not to
paste.
Hack up a
Point. Yeah. My pasta's always on paste.
Nah. That was a stretch, Jane. That hurt me.
I appreciate it. I'm trying my best right now. I'm just trying. I'm trying to do my best to make you proud. So proud of you.
What they call it? Scatty? Get the scatty out of here.
Get this scatty out of here. Right, meow. What? Why are you meowing? I don't know. Why are you meowing? I don't know.
So, any more resistance against the JDF clan?
Of course, it always comes in waves. I've said it in times before, like it'll go away, and everything's cool. I'll poke fun and still make my little mocking joke, audio videos of it. And no one really cares. But then there's just one person that'll be like, excuse me, have something in my throat that just won't go away. So
is it death?
Yeah, probably.
Like, hi, you missed me yet?
Watch out, she's dry drowning.
But somebody will be like, oh, JDF is the best. I don't understand. What's your reason? And so, like, even though I've answered this a bajillion times before, I'll make a video response because I know not everyone's going to go on my page and look through all my videos and, find out why. Because, that's everyone's a creep. And I know everyone's a creep. And they will go on somebody's page and, like, check everything out. They won't comment anything. They won't like anything. But they'll check you out and then they'll dip out because everyone does it. It's common sense.
Yeah.
But, like, it just astounds me. Like, if you spent at least a second on my page, you would find all your answers that you needed within a video or two of scrolling, Like, it wouldn't...
You pop in there, and, like, your videos literally start with, I hate.
Yeah.
And with JDF.
Of course, I'll do a video response again and be like, the vague answer, because I don't want to get into it. And then it just spews all these other comments like, how dare you?
Like, I'm so offended by this kid's TV show. I'm so offended. Yeah.
So, like, honestly, it's annoying at some point. But on the other hand, I do still enjoy it because I'm spiteful. I'm spiteful. I don't care. So, like,
as long as you're honest about it, right?
Ho and being like, oh, well, this is, and I'm like, dude, it's Power Rangers. Like, my guy, come on now.
Oh, come on. Chill the calamity that is your memories. Come on, guy.
Like, listen, I'm a 30-year-old something lady and you are, I don't know how old, I don't care, and you're really trying to fight me over a fictional character in a TV show that we watched when we were 5.
Yeah.
I
Sam, the question is, do we use that word "lady" in quotation marks?
yes.
Lady. And then do we use that dude "fight me" in quotation marks as well? What are you gonna do? Come fight me? Come on.
Yeah, it's scary. Like what? I, I don't even got words. I'm speechless because it's just dumb. It's so dumb. Oh, I'm like, come on. Yes, we all love Power Rangers. All love Power Rangers. We all have our just respect each other about it. Like it does not have to be a fight to the death. I will win. Shut up.
So to reiterate, you don't hate the guy. You don't hate JDF. You just dislike the character because they keep reusing him.
Or do you not like JDF and you don't really care for Tommy?
It's a little bit of both. So like, I don't like JDF because of how he presents himself on the internet. Yes, he is very positive, and everyone's like, "Yay!" And I'm just like, God, just tone it down just a little bit. And he's just like, "Look at my past. Look at what I used to do. Look at this." And I'm like, okay, Uncle Rico, that's great. Move along. And then like Tommy, the character himself, it's there too. So like that cockiness is in his character too. Like he knows he's the best or whatever, quote unquote, he's the best. But if he shows up, he's gonna save everything, and he's just like, everyone looks up to me.
I have a thing for you, by the way. So we had Casey on the other week. Casey is a really cool conspiracy theorist Ranger guy, and he's pretty cool. And so we ended up talking about Tommy as a Ranger, and he's like, only reason why Tommy was the best Ranger is because he was Zordon's yes man. He never gave him any lip. He always did what Zordon told him to do every single time. Never stopped. I was like, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like,
that you honest something? Yeah,
it's true though.
Because even TJ showed up, and TJ was like, "Dude, what?"
Yeah.
Like, hold on.
That makes so much sense. Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. But yeah, so it's a little bit of like both in a way, but it's more JDF himself than Tommy. Because like a lot of the time, I know when Tommy first came around and the whole Rita Repulsa thing and him being being evil and all that stuff, like I get it. That's why he was a douche. But at the same time, like when he wasn't a douche anymore, it was like, oh, but I'm the leader now. Sorry, Jason. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. I do want to go back real fast. And you said that Jason was kind of where he came back for the Dino Beast Morphers.
Yeah, Beast
came back for that. I still think he looked really cute. Like he had the dad bod going on, but I was like, I'm cool with this.
Well, no, I mean he was still, Jason, but it was just like grown up Jason. And I just
like
grown up Jason, and I was like
I can see myself dating that Jason and be like, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, no, I mean as a grown ass myself, like I wouldn't care. Obviously, like that stuff kind of doesn't matter to me, but at the same time, it threw me for a loop because everything that I've watched thus far, it's always been Tommy, and Jason. So like when Jason came back, I was like, wait a damn minute,
like hold up, like.
And like I've always seen JDF more on social media than I have Austin, and like I follow Austin on like Instagram and whatever.
Yeah.
But like I guess I don't notice his appearance. But like JDF is just like in your face and
well, JDF posts a lot of stuff constantly.
Yeah.
Well, Austin, it's not as much. It's once in a while kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way to kind of do it. Is like just once in a while, just kind of like, hey guys, what's up, and like check in, do your thing, live your life. But JDF is a little too much most of the times, especially even for me. I'm like, dude, calm down like 3 steps there. Like I get it, cool, just go live your life, man. Enjoy yourself. What else is going on? Do you have nothing else going on in your life? Can you not go enjoy yourself? What?
That's the thing. Like everyone else, like I know with David Joyce, I obviously follow him, and he'll do the Power Ranger stuff, but he's very chill about it, and he's not over like bearing or like crazy or anything like that. And I know I follow Zach, and I can't think of his
Walter Jones.
Yes, yeah. I was like, it starts with W. It's not William. I like this.
I like Catherine Southern does some stuff for PR. Her in the I want to say the lady who did
Aisha.
Tanya, not Aisha, Tanya. The Zeo Gallery because they switched. They both get together and they do a PR skit once a month.
Yeah, you told me
they do an interview once a month and a PR skit once a month. And they're really funny, but that's it. That's all they really do. They promote for the show, like they're doing their own show and stuff, but that's really about it. The rest of it's just them having a good time. And I'm like, this is great. Like I like this. This is a lot of fun. Like you're not running it to the ground, you're just having a good time with it.
Yeah, we talked about that the last time. Like everyone's pretty much so chill and humble and just like, hey, we got all this stuff going on, but don't worry, we don't forget our roots. So here's a little bit of that. And here, we're still here for our fans, obviously, but all 24/7.
In your face. You're like,
face. It's like, bro, I mean, if you're just say something, like,
if you're lonely, you need help, you can call 311.
It's
But yeah, I mean, no.
Billy, have you called 311 yet?
No, I just saw the episode title name. Sam meeting because our phone don't work. God dang it, I just looked up. I was like, what is that?
But surprisingly, other than JDF, and even though like I do wear the stuff and everything, King Kimberly is overrated too.
Yeah. Well, I never. Okay, the Ranger Slayer. The whole character of Ranger Slayer, cool. That was awesome. Post Pink Ranger Kimberly, like in the comic, the Pink comic, fantastic. It was great. But Kimberly by herself, I found annoying. And I never found attractive. I never found Amy Jo Johnson attractive. Mainly because I'm who I am. But like. I get it. I get how a lot of guys like her and stuff. I get it, but it never resonated for me ever. Yeah. But I found Kimberly super boring. She's always a damsel in distress too. Like in season 3, she was always losing her powers and everything else. And I was like, come on, get your shit together. Let's go.
And she sent a Dear John letter.
A Dear John letter. I'm like, you couldn't do like a regular letter? No, you had to do a Dear John. Get out of here.
You couldn't call the guy. God dang.
When I was a kid, like. I literally, everyone was always like, oh yeah, Kimberly, she's the best, any girl that ever liked, Power Rangers. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, but Trini like kicks ass.
Trini was awesome. She was a smart lady.
Oh
she hung out with Billy all the time, and like they made stuff constantly. It was really cool. Like and Kimberly was always a Valley Girl, and I think Valley Girls are exceptionally annoying. Like. I know they're not, but I find that style of lifestyle is really annoying for me.
The girls that are like the pick-me girls now, or whatever you call them, she is a pick-me girl. She is a pick-me girl, 110%, without a doubt. Like, no, I would not want her.
She was like, I'm good. No, I'm good. Yeah. But like the comic version of her is a lot better. I like her as a comic version. Like the comics, I love the comics. The comics have done such good work for the characters. Like they made Billy. Hey, exactly. Like,
I actually got it.
Oh, I hate you so much. I'm looking for that one right now. I hate you. Okay, but so like the comics, Billy's a better character in the comics. He has more character development. So does Trini. Trini gets a whole like Draken interaction character development with her and Draken. I'm not going to get too involved with that, but it's really cool. Zach is not just the black dude. He's like a full character. It's amazing. And I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to recommend the comics to you any day of the week because it's really good.
I have a stack of Power Ranger comics like this thick, right? they're all sealed, and I haven't opened any of them yet. But they're all like originals and all this shit, and I'm like, I need to open this, but like can't physically open it.
There's a YouTuber called The Comic Story, and you should check out. He does readings of the Power Ranger comics
Yeah.
with epic voices and stuff. He does all the epic stuff, and it's really good. And he goes through all the comics and whatnot, and it's fantastic. And in case you don't want to open your comics, and they do scene by scene too, so they do like pages and like they do the whole arc. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Eventually, I have to open mine. It's stupid. It's stupid that I don't open. Like I hate myself for not opening it because like I'm staring at it right now, but I have that Rock'em Sock'em Robot set where I think it's JDF and I think it's Lord Zed up there. I can't see it.
Okay.
But they're you battle them like Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I want to play. So I know Lincoln would enjoy it too, and I'm like, oh, we need to play this, and I'm like, that thing has been sealed for almost 30 years.
Yeah, almost 30 years now. Yeah.
I'm not opening that thing unless
You guys remember at this point now the plastic's pretty brittle too, so I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
And if you want a Rocket Soccer Robot, go to the store, pick a Rocket Soccer Robots, paint one red, paint one white, have at it.
Here somewhere, so I could yeah. I'll tell. That's what I could tell Lincoln to do because he's into painting too. So like, I showed him the Meow Rangers the other day. I think I told him that. So he's obsessed. We watch the same 10 episodes over and over and over again on a loop when he comes home from school. And so now he's had me draw them for him. So I'm not an artist by any means, but I've been drawing cats everywhere and Power Rangers for him. So he
like I feel like that's the thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, you had me in the first half, but then you were like, I draw cats. I was like, oh no.
Cats with him.
Like I draw cats. I get like, oh, art, cats? What? Why?
Okay, so I a Gail from Bob's Burgers and like turn them around to show buttholes. I mean, what?
Billy has a reference for this. Billy doesn't watch Bob's, but I get this entirely because the Art Crawl was a great episode, and Luis with Ollie and Andy, they're like trying to figure out if they can leave or not, and then Luis shows back up. Mama's coming back. Mama's back. You better be making art.
Yeah, I don't watch Bob's. Damn.
Same.
You need to watch it. It's great. You'll love it.
I love it.
Watch a whole episode all the way through, because if you jump in halfway through, you're not going to know anything was going on. And I feel like Gene will be your favorite character, because Gene is great.
Great. Lincoln loves Gene. Lincoln hasn't watched Bob's Burgers other than on my tiny TV that I have.
Yeah.
And he told me at one point, he's going to change his mind though, but he wants to be Burger Gene and have the costume for Halloween.
Do it. I want to see this. This is going to be great, because not going to lie to you, your son kind of looks like Gene.
Oh, I know.
Like just a little bit.
And then, like, there was another scene of, like, Gene on the toilet with a taco, and he was like, taco toilets or whatever. And, like, it was the greatest idea ever. And I'm like...
I'm telling you, Billy, you're going to love Bob's Burgers, because Gene is amazing. Linda and Gene are great.
Okay, so I've seen one episode. It was the one where he was the Squatch hamburger.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
That's the one I've seen, yeah.
Watch more. Watch more. It's a really, really, really good series. And Bob, I love Bob. Like I like everyone in the cast except for Jimmy Pesto. He's annoying. He gives people named Jimmy a bad name.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy
Pesto explains why you changed your name.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. It's the only reason why. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not to make my business card easier to read. No, just because of that.
Yeah.
And not because Jimmy's hard to pronounce while you're doing a intro for a customer service thing. Thank you for calling. Bleep. My name is Jimmy. How may I help you today?
Press 1.
Exactly. Press 1 if you want to cry. Press 2 if you want me to cry. Press 3 if you want us both to cry. Press 4 if you need help.
So I went to this place for lunch. Oh, I told you already. T-Spot.
You haven't told us. You haven't told the
Oh.
podcast. You're still
So
there's
recording.
We
Yeah, no.
literally this morning, Jimmy and I were just like, "Where's Billy?" We didn't hear anything from you, and I was like, "I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts. I'll come back in a little bit and see what you guys are at."
Oops.
No, we had a planning meeting with Ben this morning too that Billy didn't show up to. Apparently he was asleep.
Wow.
Like, I'm
What, this
asleep.
morning? At what, midnight?
No, this morning at like 9 a.m.
Oh, I was asleep. Yeah.
Wait,
Exactly.
why are you doing it at 9 a.m.? Who is willingly wanting to do that?
Ben's up at that point. Like, he's up at like
Yeah.
he works overnight, so at that point he's up.
Okay,
So,
well, that's on his behalf, but the
Yeah.
rest.
well, yeah, I'm doing it for him. Like, normally my meetings are 11. So like, my meetings are like 10, 11 o'clock ish. Be like, okay, our meetings are this point in time. You know, roughly. Unless you live in California, then it's like 3.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I was up at 5:30 this morning.
What are you doing
I
at
went out to-
5:30?
I went to Walmart
Why are you going to Walmart at 5:30? You looking for toys?
because there's nobody there. No traffic, no nothing.
Okay.
Well, good for you.
On that note, everyone, we're ending this a little early because that was dumb.
Thanks.
Sam, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. I'd love to
Yeah.
have you on more often because I know
We're gonna.
I know your life's a little hectic sometimes, so it gets a little weird getting on here.
Mhm.
And we appreciate you coming on. We really do.
I just wish you would increase the
I gotta
increase.
got a thing of fire and put it behind me. I need a fire backdrop.
We
That's-
can make that happen.
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay, all you do, okay, because we're using Skype, all you would do is you would have a fire GIF on as a photo, save as a fire GIF as your photo, and then you would make that your background image on Skype, and that would leave you with a fiery background. Heads up, everyone, this is how you do things on Skype. You just put GIFs or PNG, moving PNG files. Those work as well.
We could just put a picture of the GIF of Linda laughing with fire.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
Louis,
It's Luis, you jerk.
Yeah, Luis. Oh, Luis with fire.
or
Oh
you
my god.
my picture on whatever Discord.
You can do that too. Yeah. By the way, you need to look up the voice actor who plays Mort. By the way, he looks just like Mort.
Oh, that's frightening.
He looks exactly like Mort. It's ridiculous. I'm like, okay, cool. So is Gene. The guy who plays Gene
Oh,
looks exactly like Gene.
Is on point, and even the dude that does the voice for Tina, he looks exactly like
You
Tina.
know, you sound like Tina. No, I did not know I sound like Tina. Oh man. Okay. All right, Billy. You want to wrap this up?
Yeah, I don't know how.
Thanks for being on the show today, Sam. We appreciate it. You can follow us at zeotohero. Hit up our YouTube channel, which you'll be seeing this if you're on the YouTube channel. You'll see this. We'll put some cards at the end so you can see more stuff from our YouTube channel, like behind the mics. And we'll check out our partners like Baker Rangers, Red Cornish Ranger, Neon Lights. They're all going to be. We'll put those in the end title card. Follow us everywhere on social media with Zeo to Hero for TikTok. That's Z2HPod. But make sure you check us out on YouTube. If you're coming to our channel and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We want that. We want to change our name. We want to change our address on YouTube. We want to be able to change it to Zeo to Hero instead of having that long, stupid URL. All right, guys. We're going to close this one up. Do you have anything else left to say?
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans? You got anything else left you want to say, Sam?
You know, in the beginning when you were talking about wild thornberries, it was Donnie you were thinking of.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Billy here. If you're liking the show, give us a rating and review. It helps us in the algorithm to be easily found by fans and creators. You can find us at zeotohero.com and follow us on all our social medias with Zero to Hero Pod and on TikTok at Z2HPod.
One thing about me is that I don't know if I've made this clear though, that I'm more on like the dude spectrum than I am on the woman
Oh
spectrum.
no, Sam, we didn't know this.
Oh,
Oh no.
we never would have
Wow,
known.
we
this.
totally
God
couldn't figure this
damn.
one out.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Come
My
on.
whole plan is ruined. Oh no.
No, I